Friday, we're going to be gone, so. Unfortunately, we've been here for the past 3 times, and we actually only have 3 weeks here in Columbus, Georgia. We're here for airborne school, and we actually do our first jump Monday, and we graduate Thursday, and we leave on Friday. Thank you.
Okay. I would say that's, that's an awesome story there, Matt. This terrible thing that happens. We actually just did in the military on Thursday our suicide stand down. We had our little briefing on it, and we went to a thing, and it is a serious issue, among the military as well as in the civilian world, and so it's a brave thing to come up here and talk about. So, aside from that, we have some humor that we would like to try to do. So, who here, when they think of the military, thinks of, just, strong men, right? Think of, tough? No? Right, so where I'm from, in Illinois, when I think of the military, I always think of, really masculine men. I don't know. Maybe that's because I don't live that close to a military base. So, they always do it some really fucking weird shit, though. Ready? Alright, so you do our equipment check. Sound off for equipment check! Sound off for equipment check! Ready!
Okay! You slip an axe like the next 15 people.
It's a lot of fucking ass slapping.
That's all it is.
Normally it would be really awesome for me, but it's less sexy when you're on a plane. I'll tell you something right there. It's just not very hot. Everybody's sweating. You got these ACHs on, there's Kevlar helmets for all you laying tracking, and it's fucking gross. I'll tell you, it smells. Speaking of those ACHs, I'm sure all of you, I feel like I gotta say it. I gotta say it just because. Who here can see my face?
Hell yeah!
Everybody's tracking this. Fucking military is the most disgusting organization I've ever been a part of my entire life, okay? Ever. So the issue was these helmets, right? And they're used by everyone. And they aren't clean. No. They aren't clean, right? You're supposed to clean the straps before you put them on. And I always do. Every time PCS, they issue me my helmet, I clean it. This time, I didn't. We didn't have a lot of time. They're like, here's your helmet, put it on, go for a run. So I'm like, alright. Come on! It's a thing, you didn't get it. It's alright, it's okay. So I put it on, and it starts chafing. And you're like, that hurts, right? So you take it off, and you're like, I'm going to clean this time when I get back, though, because it's chafing. But you ain't going to fucking clean it. You just spent 12 hours running, and you're fucking exhausted, and you got to do your laundry, and take a shower, and just fucking, you got to do it. Oh, sorry. Anyways, the sores, they turned into open sores, and then they got infected.
Long story short, no, Lumber's got herpes on his face. Alright.
Bumble infection.
Alright, so I'm going to go with my story because Bummer took most of my time last time. So, all the sergeants in my platoon, if y'all have been here the past 2 times, I used to be a stripper before I joined the Army. 2 years. So the movie Magic Mike came out, and it's kind of close to my life story. I was engaged for 1.5 years at the time I was a stripper, and actually I got out, and I wanted to join the military so I could have a financial stability so I could raise a child and have life. Alright, lights are about to go out. Okay, long story short. When I was stripping, there's this 37-year-old chick who looked 27, 26. She was hot as heck. I thought she was like an ex-porn star or something. For a little tip, she slipped me her room key to a hotel one night. Okay? So, I took it up. 2 o'clock came around, got off of the strip joint, so I walked over to the hotel. She goes over, and this is all going to join up into my nickname in the platoon is Shit Dick. We're sitting there, and we're going at it and stuff. She's on top, riding cowgirl, going at it, and then I'm sitting there like, oh, this is awesome, and then a little warm sensation touches the like tenderness of my ball sack. I'm like, fuck yes, Steve, she came, 4 thrust, boom, I'm done. So I was like, awesome. I pull out, and I look down, and there's this dark configuration of color around my area. And I was like, this isn't period blood, because I've done a chick who's been on her period.